Piston glitches are immensely useful. Look at this. It's a perfectly well working car, very heavily uses piston glitches and the odd hinge glitch. As you can see, it looks very complicated in build mode, but really, it's not that difficult. And today, I'm going to show you how to piston glitch like a pro. Piston glitches can be used for vanity and for looks, like this car here. As you can see, it looks a lot better when we just have like the shell on top and then just a little bits at the bottom just to make it kind of look into one. Looks really nice. Or in cases like this car, which if you ignore all this up here, you can see that the piston glitches here combine two wheels into each other, which makes it able to drift. Is it going to be a demonstration? There we are. Which makes it able to drift because the slim wheels don't have a lot of traction on ground. So that enables it to drift like so. Credit to Red Suns and Alter Egos for helping me with this logic. But overall, piston glitches are essential to have in your Trailmakers toolbox, because why wouldn't you want to be making rocket power mobility scooters? So first, let's get the basics of weld groups. Weld groups are a thing within the Trailmakers code that kind of combine clumps of blocks together and allow them to have physics with one another. Attaching some blocks to a piston makes this a different section of weld group. So I'll paint it pink. And then this is another weld group. So let's paint this red. The basic piston glitch has speed 100 and start position 0 and no controls in there, and then you can put blocks here and it will glitch into them, or as intended go into them like so. But if you want to do more complex builds, you need to start creating more piston glitches, which is where it starts to get a bit confusing. So let's put a 1x2 block here, and this is part of the pink one, and we also need to recolor this one. So let's say let's go green. So this is a green weld group, this is the pink red group, and I'll change this actually just because it's a bit too close to pink. Let's make it blue. And as you can see, blue weld group is combined with the pink weld group because they're only one weld group apart. So this is how I make builds like this one, which have multiple piston glitches within each other. 3 to be exact. So this pink block goes into these two blue blocks, as you can see. But then this one pink block goes into the green block, as you can see there. Is inside of it there. And this is what I like to call piston addition. Not really anything simple, but here's the clever thing. If we create a new weld group, and let's call this purple, and do the same thing that we've done for the pink one and paint it purple, get rid of this block for now, and then we add another piston, which is here, and put some blocks into it. So when this goes 3 blocks this way, it will be here in line with the green one that comes down. We do this and paint it, let's say, dark green. Then we can see what happens. So as we come out of build mode, it rolls away, which means that they have to be within the same weld group. Okay, so now we're going to get into the nerdy bits. And if you want to skip this, look in the segments down below and you'll be able to see where to skip to get to the fun bits. So we need to think of it like bubbles. So this whole weld group is one bubble. And then we can add another weld group on top of that, which is another bubble. And it's best shown by using colors. So this is kind of a weird color green. This is darker green. And as you can see, they kind of go together without any harm because they're in each other's bubbles. As you see, we have just piston glitched both of these two blocks into these two blocks on top of a piston glitch, which is crazy. And then if we put some blocks here, those two blocks have not got inside yet because they didn't make them low enough. There we are. There's a block here, 3x1 in this block here, as you can see. It got piston glitched into that. If we put these in slow, then you'll be able to see a bit better. See, that one went straight in. This is what I call weld groups. See, you're already a Trailmakers nerd. And now, with this knowledge, we're going to build the front of a car, because that's always fun to do. So, get a seat in here. You know, how wide do we want this car? Should we go 8 blocks? Yeah, I mean, that looks good. Yeah. Well, it might be a bit big. Let's go 6. And add one of these on each side. And yes, I do have legacy rotation, which you have to go into settings, legacy builder rotation, because I just find it so much easier to use, because I can also use my WASD keys. Obviously, I'm not clicking anything. I can choose my WASD keys, which is a lot more simple. Now let's think of what car we're going for here. So let's go with an old Ford Mustang. You know, classic car. I'm going to start off with the bottom. Bang, like this. Just use some of these blocks. Just to get the kind of bottom shape, we can delete this now, because we're not going to be needing this. And we need to figure out how we're going to combine all of these three. Let's say we add, maybe we want a bit of layering. No, that's too layering up on the front, so this bit's a little bit thicker as well. I think it looks too round actually. Might get rid of this, and then we can do the old trusty one of these, but it kind of still looks a bit too blocky. So what I want to do is piston glitch this. So we're going to move this 3 blocks out, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go like this, so it touches here. Start position 0, speed 100, and take off all the binds. Bang. First piston glitch. But I don't want it to go 1 block in. I'm going to go 1 block further in, but make the start position 0.17, which ideally we would go for 0.165, but it's just easier to go for 0.17. And as you can see, that goes halfway into the block. This is vital for awesome builds, and I will show you why. So let's just get a bit of detail in here. Let's put a tail light. They always look good for a bit of detail. Tail light like this. Oh, look at that. See, that's already upgrading your building skills so much, because it obviously has a number plate. Let's put a number plate in there with a large side view mirror. And obviously I have quite a lot of credits which you can glitch them. I personally prefer to glitch them because I like having all the blocks. See, that looks nice. And then let's go for a bit of this down on the sides, because it's not, I don't think it's wide enough to have one of these. I don't think it's kind of stocky enough, so I think it's more slim. So that's why we're having one of those. And it works with the corners, not 100%, but obviously you can't go 100% in Trailmakers. And then let's have a bit of hinge glitching. We might be able to add it on here. That might be a bit of cleverness. Actually, on second thoughts, no, I don't think that will work. But on the old Mustang, on this block here, really, we've got a big round bit where the lights are, which is another cool thing that we can do is add lights onto the piston glitches. So let's get a tube, because they're the easiest way to get blocks where we want. And let's also make this symmetrical, because piston glitching likes to be symmetrical. You'll find that. And then let's just add some sort of headlamp. You can't see it, but what if we put it here? Oh, that's closer, that's perfect. Then this is another little trick. Make this transparent black glass or white glass. I'll do both so you can see. Transparent white glass, and then add some sort of decal. What decal should we use? Target shaped decal, just because. Oh no, this might not work as I want it to. Oh no, it should just. Bit too tight. We need to think of another decal to use. So I'm going to use this eye here. This colour, the bottom colour, to nothing. So it'll be transparent. And the outside colour to whatever I want to colour my car. So let's say I want to colour it deep blue. And then we see that. and it makes a little circle, and we can copy that over to the other side and just paint this black so you can see what the different black and white variants look like. And then we have kind of goofy looking lights, but it looks cool enough. You can pull it off in many different ways. This is just one of the ways that you can pull it off. It looks really ugly, so I'm going to completely undo what I've just done. Boom, 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 delete. And for the lights, I'll just stick to using decals. So that's looking okay. Now I want to add the kind of bit that the bit that makes it not so flat on the top, which I'm going to use these perfect sharp air intakes. But with these, there's gaps in between, and there is a really easy way to fix that. So let's get rid of this block, which will disconnect everything, but we can remove the seat for now. Why is that still not connected? Oh, that's why, because it's stuck here. But we can add another piston, because pistons are great. And just add these like so, and then maybe some black connectors in like that. These are going to go between each sharp air intake. Why am I in camera mode? Oh, I've done it wrong, and it's not liking to glitch. Oh no, I'm just being silly. It wasn't on start position 0. We're going on start position 0. Bang. Perfect. Clean looking front of the car. And then paint this to, we said blue, didn't we? Yeah. And we can just paint everything, make it blue, and then add the slight bit of decals that we need, because it has like this. Oh, what did I do there? Add a very thin white line. That didn't click. Like that. That won't make much difference, but we can also do that. And we also need to add it to these tail lights, because they will be piston glitched in front of these other blocks. So you see, and then we might also need to add it on this decal, unless we do something like this. Get this thing, which not many people know about, as I realized, which is kind of silly because it's amazing. Boom. Looking snazzy. And then just add some lights. Because the key thing about building in Trailmakers is that you're not going to be able to get everything perfect, so you just try your best. Make it look mean, like that. Looks too happy right now. But if we add some shields and add some decals, it will look fine, I'm sure. Another great decal that you need to add to your collection, which Vac XT showed me, is the skeleton. You might not think this is a great, but the eyes are amazing, right? You see these eyes, they are amazing because you can scale them up, get rid of the inside layer, and they give you a great rounded edge, which you need for many, many things. And then if I, oh, wrong one, makes nothing, and then like that, that's too dark, I'm silly. Too dark? What? Never thought something could be. We haven't done a really good job of copying this over, so this still hasn't copied, which is annoying. But yeah, this obviously isn't going to be perfect because it's a tutorial just showing you how to piston glitch. But in the end, you can get things as complex as this, which use piston glitches and hinge glitches, which I'll be going over in the next video. So stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.